Hi guys, now as far as the idea journal is concerned, there's a few things that you got to know. Now, the idea journal format, as far as that's concerned, is as you can see, the idea journal format is like this. So you have idea journal 1, 2, 3 for 3 different assignments. Then you have all these different pages, okay? And this, so basically the format is trying to get you to put all the information there and your sketches and everything, right? Now, so now as far as that's concerned, that's sorted out. So you have got some of those things, and you also have some self-initiated work, some sketches, some other supplementary work, and you also have other additional pages of sketches and stuff like that. So you also have things that like lecture notes in visual sketch form, and some secondary stuff, some things that you want to put as a self-initiative thing. So that'll be all good. So you should be able to include everything. Now, how do you do that? You need to categorize it. So all you need to do is put the idea journal 1, 2, 3 to get, including this front page of the idea journal format. That should be like, for example, idea journal 1, that's going to format has to be in the top of the rest of your compilation, and each compilation, um, each one has to be divided. Like idea journal 1 set of work is divided, number 2 is divided, number 3 is divided. So you should have like dividers to help you through this. Now, there are different examples of idea journals in the past, and I'm going to show you some examples of how they can compile and just bind it together. So these are binding and cover designs that you can have fun with, and feel free to do so. So make sure you put them together. It's just a matter of putting them all together and finding the right binding solution and presentable cover design solution. So, and as for FID and FIS, I think you have a lot of freedom to put these things together and as how you like it. FIA, you too. I think Mr. Choi would have given you a lot of independence on how you can do it. Like this is one example of an idea journal with a specific cover design. As you can see, it uses ring binds, and this one was made out of Lego. This person actually invested in this cover design, and yeah, so it's all compilation. But this is idea journals in the past, which I can see they compiled everything into one book. So it was like mixed of so many things. Um, so you open the front cover and you see this, and then you have a whole range of compilation. But it looks very personal, and that's what idea journals ought to look like in the end. Despite doing it for assignments. This is another version where they actually, the cover design is wrapped by fabric, and it's quite cute. So, and it's got a specific ring bind over there. So this is another version of the idea journal, simply putting it in sleeves, and it's very clean. Oops. Yep. And it's very this one puts in different plastic sleeves, those file sleeves, so all the ideas and everything is all contained in here. um, Very simple, just using ring bind. This is another way to do it. I wouldn't mind something like that as well. As you can see, this person has invested a lot of time in exploration. There used to be a time where I've told them to do A5 versions of idea journals, A5 compilations, and this I'm not showing you about the size, I'm just showing you about the idea for binding and cover designs. Cover designs can use various materials for that, and cut out font and etc. So putting things together is actually not that a difficult thing. It's just about choosing what you need to put in, and and putting them in sequence. You got to put them in sequence like IDJ1, IDJ2. This one is made out of denim fabric. You can actually do this as a cover design. You know, nice thing about covers is like covers actually make you want to turn the page and see what's inside. So these are really fascinating. This is another version, but this one is using this person knew how to stitch bind the book, so quite sophisticated. Something different. And then you have other forms. This one literally is taken out, pages are torn apart. I mean, not torn apart, taken out from a previous book and rebound. Denim material. Yeah. This one is simple one, like a combine solution. Yeah, that's a combine solution. So this combine solution also works. So basically, this is just a few examples. I think you can think of a lot more. It's just a matter of putting all your collection of pages together. And once you put them together, the collection of idea journals should look quite colorful and quite interesting. But what's missing on some of these cover designs, if you notice that there's no name and student number, etc. Like this one, if you're going to do it, if you're going to do something like that, you can do a cover something like this, but make sure that you have this on the page. You must have the idea journal title, and then you might want to personalize your statement or whatever. That's totally up to you how you want to personalize your cover, but this is very important, your name and student number. So you must have this, you must have a really good cover, okay, or you can put this
12 o'clock
in the front of this cover as well. Do it innovatively so that does not disturb the concept of your cover. And you can put ring bind, but if you're going to put ring bind, be careful about the material you use, because like if it's paper, then you see this, you know, it's quite flimsy and it's destructive. So you want to use plastic instead. I think that's about it really. There's not much. There's not a lot of work to do. It's just really about compilation. But I think it's just a matter of putting in some divider pages, and so these divider pages can be any material you like. Can be any material you like, and you can, you know, you can make just make that idea journal compilation as your personal compilation, so that it does not look like a formal compilation of anything. So that's what we don't want. We want it to reflect how you understand your journey and how it represents you and your journey for this 18-week semester for CTS. So I've got other examples, but they're not very interesting. Some of them have been returned, but your idea journals will be returned to you after we have marked them. Now, as for ePortfolio is concerned, well, I will be showing you another clip for ePortfolio, and stand by for that. So we hope to receive your idea journals anytime next week. I think next week will be a good time to just submit your idea journals, because as per weekly syllabus, you can see it in their course outline. So I hope so. Check your weekly syllabus and when your IDJs are supposed to be submitted, and you have to adhere to the deadline. So that's about it. Thank you very much. If you have any more questions, do feel free to message me on this. Take care.